grew up in Western Queensland, born in Roma, and lived there for 10 years of my life. Moved to the Southern Downs, regional areas of Queensland. So I've had this passion in me to actually help children from rural and regional areas in New South Wales and Australia get access to the sorts of opportunities you can get in a school like ours, in an atmosphere and culture like ours, living with local families as opposed to institutions. And what we do at our school is we try to have a student arrive at the end of Year 12 with a range of possibilities. They could be university, travel, further training or employment. That way they can feel successful. So for the young person coming in from a regional area, that's what we'll be trying to do, is provide them with opportunities that they otherwise wouldn't have considered possible if they stayed in their own area. And I think that's the sort of benefit of doing it in the HSC years, because post that, the children are on their own. We know there's a whole density of parents, not just our own, but in the community, who actually see this as a really important contribution to make. They know they're giving a young person an opportunity that they otherwise wouldn't get. So there's plenty of people with that human, sort of compassionate heart, if you like, or one where they can do something for someone else. They'll sign on to the program, and that means the young person's going to get a great benefit from that. So there's plenty of people in the community for which this is a great opportunity. I think the regional and rural Australia is doing pretty tough, generally speaking. And there's not a lot of people putting their hand up to actually help them and save a lot of small businesses and a lot of agricultural industry. And this, I think, there's a bigger picture in all of this, and that's to say to these young people, well, come down here, let's have a look at what the possibilities are. They may, in fact, be able to return or move in circles where they can influence policy and discussion around what it is for Australia to be an agricultural nation. So that's a big picture for me as well. They're living in the Hunter Valley, so a family's going to be showing them the region. We're close to Newcastle, the Barrington Tops, access to Sydney. So without having to live in the big city, they're going to live in a neat regional area that's got a lot of opportunities. And I imagine the homestay family would want to make sure that the child over the 2 years got a really positive experience living in, well, I reckon it's the best part of Australia.